Hi all, Kurt from Oz Armour here. I'm a little bit under the weather this week, so let's jump straight in to a bath of acid. We've been soaking the diff housing in oxalic acid for a few days now, in the hope that it will free things up a little bit, and it looks very promising. Let's find out how it went.
Looks alright. Definitely cleaned things up, took any rust off. It's just got like a green tinge to it now. Yeah. So inside where the transmission meets to the diff, inside there is cleaned right up. We're working on the other side of the housing. We're going to try and split this side now. Take the brake drum off, take this uni off, and take the cover off. Hopefully easier than the other side was, because now we've soaked it. It's been sitting in there for a while to really get in everywhere. Pretty easy. So you can see it's a dark brown colour, and then the light brown colour over here is dry.
So is that the acid getting into it?
So the liquid's been right through on the thread and loosened it up. Very good. Come on. Hang on.
How did you see that?
So that locking washer that was on there, that wasn't actually holding the bolt on. It just wasn't allowing our socket to go on properly. That's why we took that off. Washer. Smells good in there.
Like bacon?
Like bacon, but better.
Stug bacon. Oh, it does smell good.
Yeah, stug bacon. Yeah.
Stug bacon.
Just not as crispy.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
We found that the uni joint couldn't be removed until the rest of the housing came apart, so Bo moves on to the brakes.
Oh, you could have saved that wire.
Stop.
Let's undo these bolts, see if they come out. Very good. Bolts. Hold this drum on to a flange inside, and then you've got to undo this bearing nut here later on to be able to get that flange piece off. Right in. We're not going to use this. Even though that one person in the comments probably will want us to reuse that, we're not going to. We're going to recreate a new one that's exactly the same. This is, you can see it's all rusted away.
There's been some kind of impact on the housing, which has wedged it onto the brake shoes. It's really stuck on there.
That back's been hit in, so it's going to be the tricky. Get this side off. good. There's a lot of movement in it. So that means that acid has really got in there and done something. Slowly.
Yes.
Did it. See that? That caused us big trouble. That locking on
Because that's been hit.
to the brake shoes, yeah. I'd say we've been hit by this. So when this is blown off the tank, this here is wrapped back around and smashed into the brake drum. Pushed it in, which like locks it on around the brake shoe. Makes it even harder to get off than it already is. So.
When you think about it, this tank probably did hardly any driving before being blown up by the crew. The only wear and tear is from sitting in a corrosive environment exposed to the elements.
They're the shoes.
They are the brake shoes.
Wow.
This locking wire that runs through each drilled head bolt stops them from turning. They've used this instead of locking washers. We're not exactly sure why, but it might be because there are no spots flat enough on this piece for them to lock onto.
No way. Cool.
Wow.
Working.
No heat.
No heat. Just 600 litres of acid. I'm not even really trying to get them off either.
They're just coming straight off.
They're coming straight off. Very good.
Things are running a lot smoother this time. Since Bo has already taken one side off, he knows exactly how all of this comes apart. The acid has done a lot of work for us too.
Looks good.
Yeah. It does. Oh man.
Like it was machined yesterday.
Oh yeah. That's them. See the 2 holes for the circlip there?
The circlips are out now, so it's time to remove the mounting lug. On this side, the entire bracket tore off when the tank was destroyed.
There we go.
Gotcha. Just gonna shear this one up too. So the acid didn't quite get in on this one. Oh yeah, it did.
Is this one coming out?
Yeah.
Dead set.
Wow.
Oh, I remember this. The sleeves.
Yes, these are the sleeves. The pesky sleeves.
Those pesky sleeves.
Yeah, now we can get this off, which will allow us to get the inner tube off and then this spacer. Get this rubber here. Heat still wins.
Straight off.
That goes in there.
This piece is on so tight that it's impossible to remove. It's a piece of rubber sandwiched between 2 metal cylinders, and it's there to give the differential and transmission some movement. If it was bolted straight onto the hull, this would cause a lot of strain on the running gear, probably resulting in damage.
Check it out. It's all contracted.
After a bit of research, we are hopeful that these pieces are still in production.
Go on, Bo.
Well, look at the size of our hammer.
It's not the size that matters, mate.
That's it. It's how you use it.
That's right.
So we started with the support brakes, and we've removed that, removed the housing for the brake shoes, and we got the pin out that mounts it to the tank, and now we're just going to hit all of these bolts out and hopefully we can pry it off. Last time we had an issue with the bearings being locked on to everything, but now it's been soaking in acid. We might be able to get some sort of movement out of it and pull that housing apart, we hope, instead of having to cut the bearings, because this one here is going to be a different story because the uni joint is still on this side, and we can't get in behind there with the oxy, so that's going to be tricky. If we can't get in there and cut that, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do.
Hey, it's organic.
It is biodegradable.
No, it's not moving.
Not?
I don't think so.
You're lying to me. Got my hopes up. Every now and then it feels like it moves.
Little by little.
Might just be me. Well, that was the way. The way of the Mandalore.
There should be nothing else holding this casing together. Time to split it apart.
Ooh.
Howdy on there. Still more than what we had on the other side, movement wise.
It wasn't even happening.
No, the other side wasn't moving at all. So if we get that one from there, then we can go the other side. The gear is coming with it, right? So what's happened is it's actually let go on the back here, and the bearing inner is coming off. So we're taking the gear and everything off with this all in one hit.
Wow.
But I still don't know if we can get it because this here is going to bottom out eventually.
Oh, look at all the grease in there.
Finger.
Ah.
It sounded like metal, but it wasn't. It's my hand. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Hang on a minute. Is that moving with it? No, it's not.
Not the top one.
Oh man, that might fall anywhere. I reckon we're going to get this a certain amount, and then, oh man, is that moving with it? No way. What is this? Get out of the way.
Oh. Wow.
Man, it's going to be a heartache tonight if this comes off. Oh man.
That whole thing came off.
Oh,
You've pulled the whole lot
the
off.
whole planetary system came out too. How cool is that? We got the whole lot out in one go. Everything is coming out in one hit. That's excellent. That is very good. That makes things so much easier. And we'll be able to split the planetary, the outer here that the planetaries run on. We'll be able to split that and then take that side out now. Dude, this is going to be really heavy. I need the forklift. Yeah, no, should be right.
Oh, well, you can see where the acid's stopped.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
The rollers are left, the end is left.
Good old bloody clay in there.
So grease, dried grease.
Oh, grease. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. That's what we've... Oh, it definitely is grease, yeah. The spline's got a high spot on it.
Right.
And it's hitting... Oh no, there you go. It does too.
Got to get lined up with gears here.
It does, it goes out right through.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, look at that. Have a look at that, Rob. Look at those planetaries wanting to move.
Yeah.
See 'em?
Yep.
Ah, another gear on it. Jesus.
This is fantastic. It's come off a lot easier with the help of the acid bath, that's for sure. Be sure to subscribe for the next STUG 3 episode, where we will tackle the planetary system on the other side of the housing, and then finally strip the whole thing apart, ready to be cleaned up, blasted and primed. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kurt from Oz Armour, and I'll see you on the next Workshop Wednesday.